I'm a 21-year-old female. My boyfriend, he's 22. He gets jealous over his brother, who's 26, a male. His girlfriend, 28-year-old female, that he cries until he vomits. So my boyfriend Jake and I are high school sweethearts and share an apartment with his brother Finn. Finn has been seeing a woman named Bonnie for the past, 3 months. They met over Tinder and with certain restrictions lifting, are finally getting to spend some time with her, IRL. She's a really great person, and she and Finn are stupidly into each other, like accidentally finishing each other's sentences in love, staring at each other with big gooey eyes in love. It's kind of gross, but kind of sweet. So a couple of days ago, I noticed that Jake's been acting weird. He's been a lot quieter and a bit colder towards me. Going to bed early, getting up late. I tried to kiss him and he turned away. Yesterday when Finn was out, I asked him what was up. He started off kind of hostile, but when I said that I was really feeling hurt, he blew up. So he told me that he was rethinking our entire relationship after listening to his brother talk about Bonnie. He said that Bonnie asked for Finn's preferences when she cut her hair and didn't get bangs, when he said he thought they looked stupid when I got a pixie without asking Jake what he'd think first. He said that Bonnie gave Finn a oral sex every night before bed and one every morning when he woke up, when I don't really like it, giving or receiving. He said I never offered to give him a massage or pack his lunch. Now, for clarification, I do things for him all the time, but we've never been lovey-dovey. We don't even celebrate Valentine's Day. His suggestion, we both always agreed it was stupid and unrealistic. In fact, we always used to make fun of people for being sappy, and definitely gave Finn hell for a bit over being so gooey. He was crying by the end of it, saying that he felt sick over missing out on some who would love him that much. I said I loved him, but he didn't want to hear it. He started gagging and threw up a little bit because he was crying so hard. I didn't know what else to do, so I got him some water and went to bed. I went to work early and I've been hanging out at a coffee shop, but I have to go home soon. I have no idea where to go from here or what to say to him. I don't even know if we're still together. Help, just with all this crap. Now, from the comments before reading the update. First comment, the Adventure Times names are killing me with this one. Love when people pick a theme for their pseudonyms. There's comment 2, yeah, the second I realized that's what's going on, I was like, is OOP Marcelin then? Oh wait, deeper cut, Phoebe. Comment 3, bad incident involving Jake's braces left me with some scarring down there. Poor OP. Comment 4, like, I have questions here, but also don't want to know. There's another comment, number 5. My guess is that he tried to suck on something and, given him lack of experience, sucked with his teeth sort of closed, which could have caused her skin to be sucked into the gaps of the braces. Okay, so now for the update. Sorry I didn't respond to anyone's comments. I went home after posting, and by the time I logged back onto Reddit, the post had been locked. A few of you asked for the update, so here it is. I'm single. I came home and Jake was gone. Finn was there and asked if I could sit down for a bit. He wouldn't give me the exact details, but said that he and Jake had talked while I was out. He also showed me a few text messages to prove it. Apparently, Finn had never shared any details with his brother, but Jake had been able to hear them moan through the walls when Bonnie stayed over. It wasn't a bro talk or anything after all. Just the man I thought was gonna marry, listening to his brother have sex through the walls. Neat. When Finn got home from work, Jake tried joking about it and made comments about Bonnie's race. Finn kicked him out, and now Jake is going to be staying with her parents, so I have to pay his share of the rent too because Finn refuses to let him in and Jake refuses to come back. It's double neat. Few people had questions, so here we go. Did Jake ever mention wanting romantic gestures? No, we actually got together because we were the only goths in school. We bonded over being against lovey-dovey stuff like that. We grew out of the edgy phase, but yeah, he always was firm. He hated Valentine's Day and women who needed roses or gifts to feel loved. Has he ever done anything like this before? Now that I think about it, yeah, he's thrown tantrums before, but never like this. Things like carry-out orders for getting his side dishes or stores running out of his favorite items always made him really emotional. Why don't you like oral? Well, that incident involving Jake braces left me with some scarring down there. He liked deep-throating, 0 out of 10. I feel sorry for Bonnie. I don't want to know any more details about the relationship, but they seem happy. They work at the same high-intensity job. think physical trainers or OT. So she packs meal preps into boxes for him and herself, then buys her flowers, fixes her car, goes over when spiders get into her apartment. Like I said, they're cute. This is fake. Listen, man, that's your right to believe it. Even I think it's fake, and I'm the one that has to figure out how to ship 200 Funko Pops to my ex. So there you go. All right, next story, guys. It's a good one. I'm a 28-year-old female with my old friend. She's 28 or 29. We used to be close 9 years ago. I tried to reach out and was ignored. She starts talking to me now because she needs a favor. So here's the original post. My old friend Allie, I knew in university. We were dorm neighbors. We got along pretty well, and she was my best friend for those 8 months. Then in the summer, she and some other friends got a house without me, and I dropped out of school. Being forgotten by them was a factor, but there was some more reasons that I dropped out. I tried messaging her on Facebook a few times to see how she was doing, but she never responded. She started messaging me the other day, and I was delighted until like 20 minutes into the conversation, she asked if she could crash at my house when she's going to be in town next week. I don't know what to do. I'm not busy that day, but I can't shake this feeling of being used. I want to say no, but I don't want to feel like a bad person. Okay, here's some comments. Gosh darn wife says, saying no doesn't make you a bad person. Personally, would irritate me a bit that somebody who couldn't be bothered before only wants to speak to me because they want something. And I'm sure there's a pretty good place there to look for a hotel room. OOP. Part of me wonders if she never got back to me is because she's a pretty flighty, kind of dizzy person. That's also why I feel bad about saying no, because she's probably doesn't have extra money to spend at a hotel last minute. MEH sure as hell wasn't flighty when she wanted a free place to stay, though. Her financial problems aren't your concerns. Moon Girl 12 says, nope. You think she can pop in your life when she needs something? Not okay. Tell her, sorry, I can't have any guests right now. I'd love to hang out while you're in town, though, assuming you actually want to see her. Okay, so now for the update. I read all your comments in my last post here, and I wanted to believe her that she wanted to be friends again. I didn't mention in my last post, but her reason for coming to my city is to go to a school orientation thing because she's moving here in the fall, and I had reconnected with a different friend after they moved here, and I thought it would turn out okay. She invited me to the school thing with free lunch and bought me some gifts, bagels, from where she was traveling from, a place known for their bagels. I thought all of you guys were biased because you didn't know her and how like hippie she could be sometimes. Very go with the flow, creative kind of type. So she shows up 2.5 hours late at midnight. We talk for a bit and it's nice, but TBH, I miffed because I'm very sleepy as I was busy all day cleaning and baking her fresh banana bread like the sucker that I am. She takes a shower and goes downstairs, and then me and my boyfriend, who she had asked the name of, like you couldn't just look on Facebook before you came. We've been dating for 3.5 years. We get ready and notice a big gob of toothpaste on his toothbrush. We feel the bristles and it's wet. No, she couldn't be using our toothbrushes. I must have gotten them wet when I was cleaning up or something. We wake up and go to this thing. It's kind of boring, but like I don't have anything else to do and there's free food and whatever. We walk around campus for a bit and it's all right. We talk about our lives and she forgets very important details about my life. Big trip coming up in a week that I told her last night. I give her a tour as it is the school I graduated from, but she's not listening. But whatever, I'm kind of used to being ignored anyway, so I just enjoyed free food and then we go home. We chill for a little bit. She's hinting that maybe she could live at my house in the extra space that I have when she's at school. I say probably not, since it would be a weird third wheel situation, which she is also moving out of now. See, I listened to her life stuff. Now, she mentions that she thought she lost her toothbrush yesterday, but then she finds it in the car. I'm now 99% sure she used the toothbrush. She leaves and whatever, it's over. I regret it, but I helped someone that day. That's good, right? Then I open the bagels and they're rancid. They smell like a forest floor. I look at them and they are covered in blue mold and my stomach turns. I'm retching at the smell of these bagels. So now I'm just furious, and I hate to say it, but you guys were right.